What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. We have two news stories for you. Both of them are kind of wacky because today's kind of a wacky Sunday and slow, but we have some great questions, a handful of questions that will be answered in today's video. With that said, let's jump into the tech news. First story of the day is if you're on AT&T and you still have an old phone that only does 3G, it does not do LTE or even 5G, obviously, then you're getting a free phone from AT&T if you like it or not, or they'll ask you to upgrade. And if you don't upgrade, again, they will send you a free phone. What's that free phone, you ask? Well, some people are getting, iPhone SE2, some people are getting these really cheap Androids, but then other people are getting some cool devices, if you do say so myself. They're getting Galaxy S9s and guess what else? Galaxy Note 9s. This is going on right now, where you'll potentially get a free Galaxy Note 9 from AT&T, no strings attached. You literally don't own anything, but the phone will become pre-activated within 30 days. Now, they're only sending these free phones to people that have 3G and under only phones because they're getting rid of their 3G network early 2022. So you're gonna have to upgrade regardless anyway. And it's crazy to think 3G is completely going away. Like, I remember when I had 3G on my iPhone 3G, and that thing was fast. I could FaceTime on it, I could download stuff, I could stream stuff. I had no problems with basically doing everything. And now we're at the point where 5G, and it's just amazing we're getting rid of friggin' 3G at this point. I mean, it's been a long time, don't get me wrong. It's been over, 10, 15 years, but still, it's wild to think that this is finally going away, and you potentially might be getting a Note 9 if you still have one of these old phones. Last story of the day before we get into our Q&A portion of the video is about folding phones. Now, we have the Galaxy Z Fold 3. An amazing phone. I just did a review. Check out that video. It should be at the end of this video. Just click on it and you can watch it. But beyond that, what about the new iPhone Fold? Now, this is tons of pun, but it was too funny not to post. So check this out. This was made by Sergeant Bonsai, and he made this whole thing up where you can see it's basically he just took a Galaxy Z Fold 3 model and then stuck a bunch of notches on it with the iPhone camera setup. It's funny because hopefully Apple doesn't make it this way, but you can see it's got literally 3 notches on the phone, and they use the notches to house the camera, but also to house the unlocking of the face, the face unlock that's completely secure. And it just looks so ridiculous. Obviously it has the S Pen on the side, but it's showing that it would possibly have the iPhone's pen on there. And then you get the huge camera setup on the back, which is again, just ginormous and huge and just completely ridiculous. And hopefully if iPhone does make an iPhone Fold, it looks nothing like this because it would be the complete laughingstock of the tech world. But if iPhones did make a iPhone Fold, what do you think they would make it look like? Do you think it would look like this? Do you think it'd be something a little bit sexier, something cooler? Let me know in the comments down below. That'll be your question of the day. With that said, let's jump into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat! First question comes from Guy. He says, how do you or can you run multiples of the same app? I'll be honest with you, I don't usually try to do that. I don't think you can, but we'll try. So I'm gonna open up, and I'll just open up Google Chrome first. I've got that open. And now I've got my Google Chrome. I'm gonna swipe over here. I got Chrome here again. Let's see if I can just pull in a multiple of the app. So it won't let me do it with Google Chrome. I don't think it's gonna work. Let me just do, you know what it would probably work? If I have dual versions of an app, which I don't right now. Like they have the dual versions of like FaceTime, of Facebook and Snapchat, but again, I don't have dual versions of that. Possibly then you could do it, but it doesn't look like I'll open the calculator. Let me see if I can do it with a calculator. Yeah, it's not letting me do multiple versions of the same app. If you know of a way of doing it, tell me, but it doesn't look like you can do the same app twice, split, at least from what I can see. St. Louis 81 asked me about my Z Fold 3, if I charge it all the way to 85% or 100%. When I charge it, I do it all the way to 100%. I'm not personally that worried due to the fact that I'm not gonna keep this phone longer than a year. I'll upgrade to the next one unless the next one's completely horrible. But then at that point, I'd probably just change phones regardless if I still do so. I generally don't keep it longer than a year, so I'm not worried about the battery completely degrading to a point where I'm not going to be able to use it within a year, so it should be fine. Especially after 2 years, that'd be the point where I'd be like, all right, it's time to upgrade no matter what. American Badass Apparel says, I've been holding out upgrading my Note 9 to the full 3, and he's OCD about protection. He says, you love your case, why? What other cases would you recommend? Is the exposed spine hinge an issue? Is it weak point for damage? Also, what are your thoughts on attempting to put on better screen protectors? Your hands-on knowledge makes it easier to make big, expensive decisions. Thanks. So the reason I love this case is a couple of reasons. So this is the spec case. I've done a video on it. Search my channel. You should be able to find it. I like it because it's clear. It's got microband technology, so it'll keep away some of the germs that it could develop. It is a little bit of a thick case, so it does give protection basically everywhere. So I wouldn't be too worried about dropping this case. And other cases that people like are the Spigen cases, the heavy duty one. There's one that's like 80 or 90 bucks. I can't think of the exact name, but you can look on Amazon and grab that one. I mean, sure, if you hold the phone like this and you drop it face down on cement or something, you probably will damage that, but it would be, I don't think it would break the phone. Also, with that said, when you're using this, I'm assuming you're probably gonna be like me, and when you're using it, you're gonna be using it in the big screen, and at that point, it is protected. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. You have a couple things here. Not only will you have a case on it, but you'll also have insurance. If you get it through Samsung, you get the free year of insurance, so you can get it fixed or replaced for a fairly low cost. And then screen protectors, I would just go with the Whitestone ones. I've done videos on them. I haven't done installation. I don't use them personally, but I know a lot of people live by them. Buy it on Amazon, pick one up, and or through their website, and check it out, see if you like it. LA Latino says that the pop socket helped to keep the phone upright, and do you recommend to stick below the 30 cameras? Thank you for your time. So it depends how you hold it. I hold the phone in my right hand. If you hold it in your right hand, definitely place it just below the cameras, a little bit below the cameras. I feel like that's the best spot. Maybe even a slightly, I feel like I put mine a little bit too high. I probably would drop it down a little bit lower. Like I'm literally touching the bottom. I would just drag it down just a little bit lower. And due to the fact, because now when I touch the fingerprint sensor, I have it a little bit too high, but I don't feel like taking it off. So yeah, I would recommend putting it there. It does hold up the phone at this angle and this angle, but if you're putting it straight up, it kind of wobbles. It's not, because it's obviously it's only held up on one side, but yeah, it does otherwise. Terrapill Industries says, how much is it to replace the Galaxy S21 Plus screen panel, because I'm seeing a dead pixel? They're not gonna replace it for you for a dead pixel. I don't even know if you just tell them, say, hey, I have a dead pixel, I wanna replace the screen. I don't know if they actually will. I don't know. It's probably going to be like 300 bucks, I would guess, $200-300. Amador Rodriguez says, my question is Snapdragon or Exynos version? I'm assuming he's talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 3. There's only the Snapdragon version that I know about. I haven't had an Exynos version of this phone, I think, since, in the Note 5, wasn't that Exynos? I'd be down getting an Exynos version if it was a great performer versus like the Snapdragon, so I'm not against it, but I mean, I've only had the Snapdragon versions for like such a long time. Sogo24, hey Greg, what makes the best screen protector for the Watch 4? I have my Watch 4, I'm gonna do a video on it. I haven't put a screen protector on it. I don't really have an answer for you. I'd probably just go on Amazon and put in Galaxy Watch, and you're probably gonna do the same thing, Galaxy Watch 4 screen protector, see which one has the best reviews. Which I'd get the Spigen one. Spigen makes awesome stuff. Get the Spigen one. Yeah, there you go. Get the Spigen one. It's $12.99. Get that one. Arcadia Burger says, thank you for helping me. Question, why do phone makers make it so difficult to uninstall apps that there is a market for videos that walk you through the process? I'm not sure. It's not hard to uninstall an app. So, I mean, uninstalling an app obviously is as easy as just either going on your home screen or your whole app screen. You can also go into settings and do it. And just pressing and holding the app, let's just say we'll do UEFI security, and then hitting uninstall. It's as easy as that. Now, there are some pre-installed apps that you can't remove for whatever reason, because the carrier put it there or whatever, but you can disable it. So if it's an app like that, you can disable it and kind of just put it out of its misery, but it's still on your phone. Other than that, you're probably gonna have to hack the phone, unlock it, and not unlock it in that sense, but like, I can't think of the word right now. someone throw it in the comments down below what I'm talking about. Basically, put it into hack it, and you can uninstall the app that way. But then at that point, you're compromising the software. You're doing a lot of extra legwork. So is it worth it for you at that point? I don't know, but yeah, you should definitely be able to disable it the same way I just showed you how to uninstall it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thanks for all the questions. If you have a questions, put the word question in the comments down below of basically any one of my videos. I can find it pretty easy that way. So have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.